Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure for me to come here and greet you in behalf of this great councilwoman from the North Ward, and the mayor may be here shortly. I want you to know that we're moving forward in this city.
Yes, we are.
And when we see the progress we make as city citizens, taking care of the residents in the city, it makes us proud. So we have with us here today our city manager. We have assistant city managers here. And I know our chief of police,
Right here.
and we'll just be nice and say we have a deputy sheriff here also. I was his counselor. I want y'all to know that too. We're honored. We're honored when we look at what we're doing. We're grateful to the taxpayers for having confidence in us, knowing that we're good stewards as elected officials for the money that we invest in the projects. I'm going to ask all of you, when you go back and you go to your internet, would you pull up the city of Winston-Salem for the past 10 years to see how many dollars we have spent to make improvements in this city? I'm not going to be long. I know the councilwoman from the area wants to talk. I told the city manager I was just going to come up here and I was going to move aside so she can just tell you how happy she is about what's happening in this great ward of hers. Councilmember Adams.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. The Mayor Pro Tem is exactly correct. Most of you know I get excited over the little things, and definitely don't give me a big thing, because then I really go wild. But I just want to thank everyone that helped make this project possible. We want to thank Wake Forest, most of all, for donating and contributing this property to the city of Winston-Salem. For many, many years, as you know, this served as a SORT building, and it provided aid all over the country when it came to emergency situations. Across the street, as you know, is Whitaker Park. Back in the day, this was a booming industrial commercial area. And hopefully, as the improvements, the city has been working in partnership to bring this area back. And hopefully that partnership will include, again, the Whitaker Park project, which we're hoping will help to set a catalyst to bring back jobs to this side of the city, the north side. When I came up here after they told me that they had given us the building, the city manager, Lee Garrity, and I took a tour, I was positive and hopeful, but I also recognized that it needed a little work. And I must say I commend the city staff and Chief Rountree, Captain Watson, and everybody that made this happen. We still got some things we want to do, and I'm just going to put it out there publicly. That can't be here with this wonderful facility and what's getting ready to happen across the street. So Mr. Turner and Mr. Page and Mr. Garrity, I know we need to go to work on what we need to do over here. I understand there's some issues, but I know I've seen what we can do as a city for the past 6 years, and I know we can make it happen. But one of the things that you'll notice when you enter the building is how it looks and how our staff and the people who will be working here daily, how important it is to make sure that there's workspace is shown to appreciate them. And how all of these groups that you know are here in special operations, it means that they get to communicate with each other on a daily basis. They're in a space whereas they don't have to, not anything against the public safety building, but they get to be able to communicate efficiently and productively in a site that they all work together anyway. So it just naturally fit and it naturally worked. I want again to wonder if there is anyone here from Wake Forest who would like to say a couple of words. Raise your hand if you're here. Eric? You know, when people partner with the city or give things or do things that's good for the community, you need to go ahead and take your prop, Eric. Eric Tomlinson.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Just want to say congratulations on this development. We're very happy to be able to donate the building and look forward to great things continuing here. Thank you.
We thank you very much, Dr. Tomlinson. When I was standing here, we forgot one of the assistant city managers who's here, Mr. Rao. I saw him here somewhere. Thank you. We all are working together to make this a beautiful place for all of us to live. We have a public safety chair who's not here, and that is Public Safety Chair Taylor. Some years ago, Councilmember Taylor wanted to get under my wings. I allowed him to get under these wings, and what happened, he got on the Public Safety Committee, and he became our assistant chair. And then I spoke with him because I said, "You want this, don't you, this chairmanship?" And he said, "Yes." And the council people can tell you I graciously gave it to him. So on behalf of the chairman of our Public Safety Committee, Mr. James Taylor, he also brings greetings and to let you know how pleased he is with the things that we're doing with the Public Safety Committee to make this city a safe place for all of us. We could not have a safe city without having a chief of police and a staff who works hard to make this city a place where we can all feel comfortable. And we're very pleased that when we look around the state and we look around the country, the Public Safety Department of the city of Winston-Salem has taken a very positive forward step. I want you to know when we look at the things that are happening around the country, we can step back and say, thank God that we've been a step forward to try to work and be sensitive with all citizens in this community and have programs and provide opportunities that will have citizens involved with citizens' participation. So at this time, I'm very pleased and honored to present to you the Chief of Police, Chief Rountree. Chief Rountree.
Thank you, Councilmember Burke. Thank you all for being here today. This is a great moment in the history of the Winston-Salem Police Department by opening up this facility. So again, I want to thank the Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem Burke, Councilmember Adams, all the members of City Council and the City Manager for seeing the need to invest in public safety. The repurpose of this building will give our Special Operations Division not only needed space, but also the space where we can house our equipment. It also aid in immersing our police officers into the fabric of this community. So again, thank you for allowing us to be here. Thank you for this building. And also, before I take my seat, I want to thank all the men and women of the Winston-Salem Police Department for what you do every day for providing a safe city. Thank you.
I know that Councilwoman mentioned the residents who live in this area, and we appreciate you for what you do and making sure we're moving forward. And to have this in your neighborhood, I know you must be awfully proud, pleased, and happy that this facility is here. One thing that the councilwoman started with the conversation as she started to talk about job opportunities. You can look around this city, and we are putting our public safety buildings north, south, east, west, because we want our citizens to know that we're here for them. Also, we're adding opportunities. We're taking these bond dollars that the taxpayers have voted to generate these jobs across this city. And I want to say a special thanks to Mr. McNeil and his department for making all of us well informed. And at this time, we will now do the ribbon cutting before we take our tour.